When's the last time you booted up your Switch and just had a game surprise the hell out of you? Okay, it's the Switch we're talking about, probably last week. But a game that really did this to me a little while ago was Cat Quest. I wasn't expecting anything out of this game. I saw it on the eShop, and honestly, it looked like eShop clickbait. It looked like the type of clickbait that was like, if you have cats, you love cats, buy this game. And I was just turned away from that. I was like, nope, I'll stand away from that. And then it picked it up on a sale for some reason. I don't know why. I saw it on sale and I was like, I'm going to try this game. The mechanics look alright. I'll give it a go. Turns out it actually did have 2 legs to stand on. Or 4. The game was just top-down hack and slash fun with a bunch of cat puns littered throughout everything. For me personally, it just kind of filled a gap of I needed a game to play where I didn't have to give 100% of my attention. I could just whack a podcast on in the background, listen to that, and just kind of chill out, hack and slash, not have to pay attention to the story, not have to be like that deep in the combat and still get through it. It's still fun, still great game, but it filled that hole for me. Now with Cat Quest 2 coming out, I kind of figured, I did actually enjoy my time with the first one. I want to check out the second one. So I did a bit of digging. By the way, this new game contains a dog, so that is technically a dog pun, to find out when the game is coming out and what new details we actually know about it. And there's been a bunch of kind of new stuff that come up recently because of a Twitch stream and some other stuff they've done. Now we know the game is coming, well, if it's still on track, it'll be coming out in Q3 of 2019. Now I told you that I didn't really pay much attention to the first story, which is probably a good thing because the second game isn't connected to the first, so it's not required to play the second one. There are some loosely tied characters from the first game to the second game, but it's not a direct sequel. In other words, you have to play this one to play that one. The game this time, instead of just taking place in the Cat Kingdom, now takes place in the Cat Kingdom, which is called Feline Guard, and the Dog Kingdom, which is the Lupus Empire. You play as the 2 ancient kings that have been revived, a dog and a cat. And yes, I said 2, which is important because the new game is actually 2-player. In other words, you and someone else can play the game together. You still can enjoy it single player if you'd like to, although there are advantages to playing 2-player as far as we'll get into them. The last bit of the story here is apparently the land is ruled by 2 corrupt kings, and so I guess it's our job as the revived kings to kind of come back and sort this out. Alright, on with the 2-player. So the 2 that I mentioned are actually linked together. In other words, if you're playing single player, it's really no different as far as EXP goes and money goes because you share all that. Every time you level up, you both level up. Every time you get money, it goes into both your kitties. Every time you get a spell, you both get that spell. The difference is when you're playing in 2-player, if you get a spell or equipment, only one of you, so either or, can equip that spell or that piece of equipment, that new sword that you got, whatever. Now the important thing about sharing the loot and having different loot is that the loot is a little bit different this time. You may remember in the first game, if you played the first game, that there was you basically just used a sword the whole time. You just hack and slash through the whole game. This new game does actually contain some different weapons. It has your normal sword, it has a slower apparently weapon that does more damage, and then it has a ranged weapons as well. So you're going to be doing a little bit of different stuff here. So if you just want to be a ranged spellcaster, you can do that in this game. Where in the last game, you had to always be getting in close and then backing away to cast spells and then doing the same. They also mentioned these passive abilities, and what I mean by that is when you get a new item, so let's say you got a new sword. Apparently swords are my things that I like to go to today. If you've got a new sword, it could have a passive ability, like an example that they give, of a extended dodge roll. As you would expect with a sequel, there's also going to be more environments to go explore, and I'm guessing they mean the caves in there as well, because some of them did get a little bit repetitive in the last game, whereas this game you are going to be doing the Cat Kingdom, then you have the Dog Kingdom, and then when you go into a dungeon, they're also going to be a little bit more mixed up and varied than they were in the past game. Those of you who played the last game will also be happy to know that there's going to be a form of fast travel between areas, because in the last game, until you got near the end of the game, you really had to run around the map quite slowly until you got this thing that I won't spoil, but it's just basically speed up to get you around the map faster. Then apart from, I guess, the improved visual style, the game is very much similar to the first one. You're still going to be leveling up, you're still going to be buying spells and upgrading your spells, buying loot, all that same stuff, running quests, the same type of idea. So if you played the first game, you got very much of an idea of how this second game is going to go, how different they are going to be from each other, apart from the stuff that I listed. I'm not 100% sure, but this game does look bigger, does look better, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. If for no other reason than another simple game that I can whack some headphones in and just podcast through, or maybe stream if anyone's interested in actually seeing that. And that is going to do it for today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, be very much appreciated. And for great Nintendo entertainment, remember you can count on me. Meow, everyone. How you doing? Eric here, and today we're going to be pouncing into Cat Quest. So let's jump into it. We have a Mew game here. This is because I've actually finished the game before. I could do New Game Plus as well, but we are going to start. What is New Game Plus? What's the difference there? New Game Plus. Yeah, let's start New Game Plus. All right, so the other one actually has multipliers. If I was to choose Mew game, I have multipliers where I can be like, I want to run the game naked. I want to run the game with only 9 lives. I want the enemies to be extra hard. Cool stuff like that. So there is a little bit of like replayability if you wanted that there. Sister! So obviously his sister gets kidnapped here at the start of the game. Made by the Gentle Brothers. I'm not sure if this is their first game. I should have done a little bit of research into that. I know that this Cat Quest 2 will be their second. Or maybe it won't be. So obviously our sister gets kidnapped by the evil Lord Cat Horns here. That's not his name. Whoa! He just blasted us out of the water. Alright, so we wind up on the shores of Feline Guard, and we have a little cat friend ghost thing here that says, oh, thank goodness you're alive. I'm Speary, your guardian spirit. We can save the questions for later. Yes, we can, because I would like to play. So left stick obviously controls where you run. They do put boundaries to stop you from going the wrong way sometimes. You can't always just run wherever you want. And obviously we got to go straight to the town. Pause up! A monster's coming! Uh-oh! Press the Y button to attack. Seems easy enough. Whoa, we just did monster damage. Do I still have my gear from the last game? I probably shouldn't have clicked New Game Plus. So you see that little red circle there? That's when an enemy's going to attack. And so like they don't actually hurt you just running through them. When they attack, they do that. And so like you can actually just roll away. You can catnap in towns to try heal your wounds. The mage noticed a mark on your head. Meow! That's a mark of a dragon blood. Dragon blood? You mean the fabled dragon slayers? But they vanished many years ago. But that is good. That mark means you all can learn magic. Come this way. This is the Arcane Temple. I'm going to teach you a spell, so listen up. You learn Flame Purr. It burns enemies and weakens their defenses. Press the L button to cast magic. There we go. All right. So you can see there's obviously other spells around here that I could be purchasing. I do actually have a little bit of money at the moment. And the purchasing, like I've already maxed out some of the ones that I'm using, but I can just purchase and upgrade the other ones. Come on, let's test your magic on that monster over there. Let's do that. What's that monster? If I was to use my mana up in this game, to regain it, I actually need to hit enemies. And you'll see my little bar go up as I'm hitting them. So you kind of need to be doing a bit of a balance here of hitting and regaining mana. Roar! A ritual circle! Dragons! Yeah, I noticed that. Whoa! Alright, how do I... There we go. I probably... Yeah. For the sake of this Let's Play, I really should have not played New Game Plus. Did you defeat a dragon? Yes, I did defeat a dragon. Thank you very much, little blue friend. Anyway, pour some job on that dragon, Mr. Dragon Blood. Quest complete. EXP, which is probably nothing compared to what I actually need. So these little boards here you see, they're actually where you can just pick up quests. None available at the moment, but if you wanted to pick up quests, you do it from there, and then you just go run them. It's all really easy as well. You know, it's like the white markers. You never get lost in this game. There's always a little marker just telling you where to go, which I love. It's like I talked about before, this game was like just a podcasting game for me. So I'd pick it up, I'll put a podcast on the background, and I'd never get lost. I'd never wonder where I'm going or what to do, because I just wander around and hack and slash. I didn't have to concentrate on the combat too much. Here we go. Here's a quest. The King Mage. The King is under a curse. Join the rescue mission at Arcane Temple today. We should do this. The King needs our help. He sure does. He needs more than our help. All right, so like at any point, it's kind of like an open world. So, whoa, there's the whole map. Obviously, you can go all the way out there, and there's a lot of stuff going on around here. But the interesting thing about this map is actually that it's kind of like open world. Like, not completely at the moment. There will be a point if I run up here that there'll be a spot that actually blocks me off. But I can just run around to all these different caves, like this one just here. And that's the level 1 one. Obviously, there's going to be harder caves if I keep going around. Oh, here we go. All right, so let's say you just started the game and you were only level 1 or 2, and you found this level 8 cave. You can the Bat Cave. You can go into the Bat Cave here, and try and see what loot you can get out of it. Obviously, this is going to be like, you're always rewarded. You're going to be at least picking up some EXP. If you can take down the hard enemies, that's just a bonus. And then hopefully you're going to find a chest while you're wandering around. There are some secrets as well, like if you were to run off the edge here. Oh, here we go, perfect. You could actually see there's a secret down here, and you could find a chest. Looks like you need a key to unlock this chest. Well, that's a shame. I don't have any keys. What do we get? Loot boxes! Ah! It's nothing important. So that was actually kind of one of my favorite things to do in this game, was just to kind of break it in a way. Always get like way higher level, find way better gear than I could possibly get, and then just kind of go plow my way through everything else. Obviously, you can just play it in like a natural course if you want to, but it kind of has that option there to be like, if you want to go grind out and like take on some hard enemies and then get like really, really high level, do that. Just go. Alright, well I think that's actually going to do it for this, just a quick look at this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the quick look at Cat Quest, so you kind of get an idea of whether you should be excited for the sequel or not. As I said, like, it wasn't a game that kind of blew me away. It was just a kind of game that I enjoyed because it just kind of filled that gap of I don't need to be putting 100% of my attention into this while I'm playing it. I can just be like, put this on the side, I'll put some podcasting voices going into my ears, and I'm just going to hack and slash through some enemies and dodge roll and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the type of game it was. That's why I enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. And for great Nintendo entertainment, remember, you can count on me. For today's end screen, I want to give a special shout out to HLK, because you comment on like all my videos. You're always talking to me, and not only that, you went ahead and you made a Smash Brothers level for me. That's like has the NBN logo. I have it come up on screen so everyone can kind of see what's going on here. But it's something that I never expected someone to make for me, anything like this. And so like I feel totally humbled that someone would even take the time to do this for me and my channel and what I'm doing. And it's just kind of amazing. And I want to really give you a shout out, a really special thank you, and to say thank you so much. It means the world to me when like people take the time just to comment on my videos, let alone go out of their way to make a piece of content for me. It really is amazing. Thank you so much, HLK. Thank you, everyone, and goodbye.